And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The line to kick the pitch. Brendan Donovan leading things off and takes a strike. And the 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits.
Fly ball down the line. Carpenter ranging back. And it slices just foul. The power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Ibanez takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, right now 6th in the National League in home runs. That one at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
This to third, Urshela. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's the show. Back here in Detroit, and on the hill in this one, Steven Matz. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The lefty fires. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Now, Matt Vierling.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive and a base hit right there.
Batting third, the third baseman.
1 gone, runner at first. Gio Urshela to the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And a ground ball to first. Over to Crawford. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Flaherty back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Contreras, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tall.
And he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Batting seventh.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. The Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, Kerry
Carpenter measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground, Goldie. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Mark.
Here's Mark Canha. Canha getting the start at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2014.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. Up the middle. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Javi Baez digs in right side.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Out to short, Crawford. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Comerica Park. Here's Brandon Crawford. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam in his big league debut.
One thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
In there at the knees.
1-1.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. That's career homer number 149. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitch Pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there, he made him pay.
And here comes Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Puts it away for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
Up next
it.
for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Flied out his first time.
No.
Just missed.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Here goes the runner. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the right-hander deals. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Edman, the runner at second with one away. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and there are two away. So first and second with two outs. And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Line to left. Thielen makes the grab. And that is that. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's now 1-0. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in Detroit, and now the DH, Jake Rogers.
The designated hitter, Jake Rogers.
Matz back to work. And a foul ball. The pitch. Off the plate, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. And there's a base hit to the left. So up next,
Batting
Andy
The
Ibanez.
second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Right through there for a strike. Kelly, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a pitch.
Ball. 1-2.
And that's outside. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Down the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. And he's already singled in this game. And that is cut on and missed.
No
That's
ball.
strike 1.
Strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That went back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Kelly. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Urshela steps in. He hit into a double play his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And a good eye there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Kerry Carpenter in the on-deck circle. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. That pitch in for a strike. 1-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground. Donovan tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilson Contreras. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
You know, these Cards, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a full-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. The catcher might want to go talk to him.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips to second, and that's 2.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Newt Bar, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Check swing, no appeal. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside.
3 balls, no strikes.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and here is Mark Ken. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. The other way, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second, throw to first, but he beat it. And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. Baez over at first with 1 away. And that's outside. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. His 4th home run of the season, and that gives him the lead. It's 3-1.
For that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought him back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Kelly batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just missed. Bounced out to short. Crawford. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. He reached out to walk his first time. Ibanez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 outs. Hit hard, that gets through.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in, Riley Green. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning, and that'll bring up Brandon Crawford.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Foul ball there.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. In the air on the infield. Canna brings it in for the 3rd out. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Vierling, 27 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. In the air, right field, and a superb diving catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Here's Gio Urshela. foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And here it comes. Now he breaks his bat. Matz pulls it down. Next for Detroit, Mark Canha. 1 for 2.
Mark Canha.
First offering, and it just misses. Urshela off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And
Ball
delivers
2.
outside. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Base knock right field.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez. That misses, and that's ball 1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And it's 1-1. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. Baez gone into play. And the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they're up 3-2.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it, come on.
Back in Comerica Park. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swung on, belted. Trying to get to it. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Flaherty won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Casey Mize. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Casey.
You tell me what's so good about being on.
Go ahead run on base. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Strike one.
0-1.
And downstairs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. On the ground to second. Might be two. They wanted to damage you.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the DH, Jake Rogers. Andre Palante on the pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And he deals. Fall off foul.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Next to hit, Carson Kelly.
1-0.
Not even close there. And that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's towards center. Edman in position. Makes the grab.
Now back, second baseman, Andy.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now here is Riley Green. With a go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers lead 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
And the pitch. That
Ball
one
one.
off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ball.
And that's outside. And the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one's back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And there's 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Arenado jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air to left center. And they get Arenado for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Crawford throws to first in time. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And next up for the Tigers, Gio Urshela. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ball popped up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. On to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Gary.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that skips in the dirt. Chop to the right side. Goldie. Off balance throw in time. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. Still tied 3. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
The pitch. Slap the other way. Foul. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. And fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Out to short. In time to count. And Contreras is retired.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Gorman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And that one clips the corner. And the 2-1 hammered but foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball out to center field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Mark Canha.
The first baseman, Mark.
New pitcher now, Keenan Middleton.
Please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 93, Middleton.
And a pitch. There's the strike. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch. High in the air, out to right. Walker gets under it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next is the Tigers.
And now the DH, Jake Rogers. He's already homered in this game. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Middleton, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. It's the 9th, and we are tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. And that's ripped for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brandon Crawford next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
No ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Riding to the plate, and there he goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance of catching him right there.
The 1-1.
No.
Just off the outside edge. Now a check swing, but he held up. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. You're the top of the 9th. In the air out towards right center. Green going after it. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
So digging in, Tommy Edman. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On the inside corner for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a pitch. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Holt.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Right side. Makes the grab on the run.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Action in the pen down there. Miguel Diaz preparing to come on if needed. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of his zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a pitch. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8-9. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Carson Kelly. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And here it comes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fall off foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
On the ground to the left, Crawford. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, Parker.
So 2 down now, and here is Riley Green. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Helsley is just 1 strike away.
2-2.
Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game.
You take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road. You know that you've got got some work to do. You've got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.